A soul contract chart versus astrology. What are the differences? So, first, let's talk about how they're generated. A soul contract chart uses your full name at birth. So, first, middle, last on your birth certificate. Each one of the letters in your name has a number associated with it. So, that's how you do the calculation. Sounds similar to numerology, and it is. It's like a version of numerology, but it's not anything in numerology that I have found since I found this. With astrology, it's calculated using your birth date, your time, and the location of your birth. What does a soul contract chart look like compared to an astrology chart? A soul contract chart has 7 areas, and each of these areas has a 2-number combination in there, like a 3-3 or a 12-3. The numbers range from 1 to 22. Each one of the areas has a physical and a spiritual. So in the karmic areas, you have a physical and a spiritual area. In the talent areas, you have a physical and a spiritual talent area. Then there's 2 goal areas, still same physical and spiritual. And then finally, there's a soul destiny. With astrology, there's 12 signs, 12 houses, at least 9 planets, depending on how you pull it. Tropical versus sidereal, again, depending on how you generate your chart. There's all the Vedic interpretations, the nakshatras, the moon. I mean, for me, astrology is endless. I feel like there's so much information that I still, at the end of everything, don't know what I'm dealing with. And I like to have, if I'm going to go down some rabbit hole, I like to get to a point where I feel like, okay, that's it. This is what I needed. I needed this piece of information. But with astrology and with it being so, just so many different ways to pull it. See, and if you use, like, let's say you use tropical or versus sidereal, then your sun, moon, rising could change. Everything about your chart could change depending on how you pull it. So to me, that is just frustrating. Even though I love astrology, I'm never going to give that up. And honestly, it's all connected. Numerology, astrology, and this soul contract chart that I'm talking about is all connected. So it's like numerology and astrology got together and this is what they produced. Because for me, astrology is a little like too much information, and numerology is a little bit not enough information. I get some information from it, but I don't really know what to do with it. It doesn't give me an action plan. And that's why I love the soul contract chart, because in each one of these areas, you get a number combination and it will tell you exactly what you're dealing with. It will tell you exactly the type of karma you're dealing with. It will tell you your talents. Maybe you think you know what your talents are, but turns out these numbers will tell you, and you might not, you might have a talent you didn't know about. And then it gives you goals, and it's not really your goals, it's your soul's goals. So think about that. You may not have any idea what your soul's goals were when it incarnated here. So the numbers in the goal area will tell you. And then the soul destiny area is why your soul came here in the first place. So those are the differences between, and I can do a different video on the differences between a soul contract chart and numerology. Even though they are all connected, I just find that it's like a puzzle. Numerology is a part, astrology is a part, but the part I was missing was this soul contract chart, because this has really given me concrete answers and then given me a plan, an action plan to overcome negativity, to, bring out my talents, to make sure I'm doing what my soul wanted to do when I came here. And I just think that everybody needs to know this. If you're one of those people that you already know what your astrology stuff is, you've been following that, or you've dabbled in a little numerology, this is the part that you're missing. This will tell you exactly what your soul planned on doing. And for me, I want to make sure I get everything done that my soul wanted me to do. So, if you want to learn how to calculate your soul contract chart, you can do that here on YouTube. I have a video that teaches you how to do it, or on my website, which is mysoulexpression.com. The link is in my description. But you can learn how to calculate it on your own right away. It takes a little time. If you don't want to do that, then I can calculate it for you and give you a report, just a whole report on what you need to do. But once you have your numbers, then you just read about, you could do that on my website, then you just read about what numbers, what are they trying to say, and what you're in the areas that they're in your chart, and then now you know. And it gives you ways to improve things. So I just think that everyone needs to do this. So I'm really hoping that you go calculate your numbers, or let me do it for you.